What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. What's Up Talks, an American talking about Manchester United and Jadon Sancho. News: is he Juventus's priority? We'll have to find out soon. It looks like Elanga is going to Newcastle, and United will be getting some funds for that. Some interesting negotiations in terms of Amazon and a behind-the-scenes season following kind of how Man City did it a few years back and more. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're 95 subscribers as of the recording of this video, so close to 100. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button. You guys have been doing a great job helping build the community, and I can't thank you enough. But before we really get into anything crazy, just wanted to take a look at a couple shots of some of the boys. Onana, that smiling face. I don't know if I'm happy to see that face specifically, but it is nice to see the boys back. Mason Mount looks extremely fit, and it's sad that he's wearing that number 7 shirt. We got Ahmad there doing some jump testing, it looks like. Typically, there would be like a board underneath their feet to calculate how much pressure and strength they're putting through that. So it's really cool to see all the boys training. Diego Leon meeting some guys in the squad. Really happy to see all of that. But some news here. Monaco's still interested in Onana, but potential buyers feel discouraged by the 30 million asking price. Emery remains relaxed despite wanting more competition for him. Club's focused on finalizing a deal for Mbeumo in hopes for a breakthrough this week. No kidding. No kidding, you want to get Mbeumo into the squad. They've been dragging it on for weeks, and they need to just get it over the line. Do whatever you need to do to get it over the line and get him into the squad so he can be a part of those pictures with the boys, getting their fitness in, getting ready to hop out onto the training pitch. Our first preseason match is next Saturday against Leeds, and we will be doing a live watch-along with that. But this whole looking for a breakthrough this week, they've been dragging their feet on this deal the whole time. It's a little annoying, and honestly, if I see anything else other than a here we go from Fabrizio or Ben Jacobs breaks that Mbeumo is indeed signing, I could care less about this, because I'm still 90 to 95% sure he's coming in, so I don't care about breakthroughs or anything like that. We need to get him in. As far as Onana, I suppose I'm content and know that he is going to be our keeper this season. Whether I like it or not is a completely different story, but he's probably the keeper. Some interesting news here breaking over the past couple of hours, and Omar Barada expressed support for the Amazon proposal pending feasibility and the football department backing. However, Emery opposed the project, viewing it as an inappropriate distraction for the first team amid ongoing issues. The Athletic reports that, but from David Ornstein, which I do trust his word, and coming from him and Adam Crafton, whoever the heck that is, Manchester United has ended negotiations for a record-breaking Amazon series worth over 10 million. The deal fell through after Ruben Amorim opposed the project, leading United to decide based on football, commercial, and timing reasons. So aka Ruben Amorim does not want the cameras behind the scenes to give us like a welcome to Wrexham type deal. Or I know Manchester City had a few seasons a few years back, but I think as cool as it would be to see the behind the scenes things, and I've seen it for football does the Hard Knocks here in America, American football I should say, does Hard Knocks here in America. We've got some NHL stuff done by Amazon as well, which is really cool. But in terms of where United are at, and to try to keep the focus in on the football and not around the show, and having that distraction of cameras, so on and so forth, because United we're obviously in a pretty fragile state right now. I think it's the smart move to stay away from that noise, stay away from more attention, more cameras, and just focus in on the normal day-to-day things and not have a camera crew following you around, doing interviews, so on and so forth. I think it would cause a distraction, even though it was 10 million, and I suppose 10 million would be nice. I'm perfectly fine with this decision that Amorim has made. In terms of Anthony Elanga, He is going to Newcastle. Here we go. 55 million. United reportedly have a 15 to 20% sell-on clause, so we're going to be getting some funds from that, which is really nice to see. And if anything, I want to see if they're saying, here we go, did Fabrizio say something about that? I don't know. Galatasaray will approach Napoli again for Victor Osimhen with a new proposal of 60 after 60 million turned down. So big time money. If he is not going to Galatasaray for 60, United are not going for Osimhen. That is just absolutely absurd. If they were never going to go for Gyökeres at 60, they're not going for Osimhen over 60, probably around 70, 80, 90 million for him there. That's just not going to happen whatsoever. Here is the Fabrizio Anthony Elanga to Newcastle. Here we go, deal in place. Okay, so it is pretty much agreement also in place with players camp on a long-term deal. Excellent news for Newcastle United as well as Manchester United getting that sell-on fee, which is really, really nice to see. Jadon Sancho is an alternative to Conceição, whom Juventus prioritize keeping. And that is coming from our boy Di Marzio, pretty reputable source for Sky Sports in terms of international football transfer experts. I know he's pretty big on Italy and keeping all tabs on that. So that is a big hit because it seemed like last week that we were in really, really good advanced talks with Juventus and getting Sancho out of the club, but it seems that is all for naught at this point in time, which is quite the bummer. Checking out the United stand to see if there's anything there. Yeah, Anthony Elanga to Newcastle. We already talked about the Amazon series being shut down, which again I think is a good thing. Onana is going to be around. He is going to be the starting goalkeeper. And this is from the Telegraph. James Ducker, Marcus Rashford, Garnacho, Sancho, Anthony, Malacia have been told to stay away from Carrington by Ruben Amorim as they look to secure moves away from Manchester United. No kidding. Whether he actually said it or if it was through other channels or not, they are not going to be showing up to Carrington as they are trying to make a move to get those players out. I know Rashford potential for Barcelona I think is there. I heard Luiz, it might be going to Bayern Munich, which would be a big door opener. Because that'd be another target that Barcelona would miss out on, and Rashford could possibly then be really the front runner man for Barcelona, kind of dragging their feet in trying to bring players in, but they also have their own financial issues that they have to worry about as well, that are kind of hamstringing them from being able to make the moves that they want. So that is pretty much it for all the news here, guys. I know I'm a little late to the party with this news, but want to get my perspective out there for you guys as we continue to get ready for the preseason games and really ramp up this preseason training in hopes that we can get the Mbumo deal done, get some players out so we can bring some more people in, because the striker, we didn't even really talk about it. We talked about it a little bit with Osimhen and how Napoli have rejected 60 million. He's not coming to United whatsoever. There's no way that he would come to United. So do we go to Ollie Watkins? Do we go to Mateta? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see how things progress. But if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Get us to 100 subscribers and more as we continue to grow this community and have fun doing it. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. And we will go ahead and catch up with you guys in the next video.